Here we go. We're live. Good morning. Actually, it's afternoon. Still feels like morning. I'm still doing morning stuff. So, although I just put a French loaf bread pizza in the oven for my son that I made. So, anyway, we're going to go over the devotional right quick. Then we're going to just chit chat, talk about all kinds of things. So, devotion this morning. Do not expect to be treated fairly in this life. People say and do hurtful things to you, things you don't deserve. There we go. Suspected scam. I'm not answering it. Things you don't deserve. When someone mistreats you, try to view it as a opportunity to grow in grace. So, see how quickly you can forgive the one who has wounded you. Don't be concerned about setting the record straight. Instead of obsessing about other people's opinion of you, keep your focus on me. Ultimately, it is my view of you that counts. As you concentrate on relating to me, remember that I have clothed you in my righteousness and holiness. I see you attired in these radiant garments which I bought for you with my blood. So this also is not fair. It is a pure gift. When others treat you unfairly, remember that my ways are much better than fair. My ways are peace and love, which I have poured out into your heart by my Spirit. So, if you feel like life ain't fair, there you go. So, my kids used to say when they were little, "That's not fair." I said, "Where did you find that it says it's fair, that life is fair?" So, anyway, those poor children, I was such a mean mama to them. So, anyway. So maybe I won something, probably not. So anyhow, probably they want to sell me some insurance or something like that. So anyhow, let me grab a tissue. My nose is running. My allergies are going good. It's pouring rain and my sinuses are pouring. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, you need to stay with mama. Daddy's gonna go outside and put the trash in the thing. It is pouring rain here. Pouring rain. Come here, puppy. Come here. Rassy. Watching Dad. Anyway, so uh the scale. Hey, good afternoon, Jude. The scale went down again today, and it's gone down every day this week. So I think I'm down about 18 and a half pounds. So it is snowing lightly there. Oh, wow. That's early for snow, uh, but I love snow. I saw that some places in Missouri got some snow. Did y'all get snow, Mike? So, did he come in? Okay. Puppy still thinks he needs to run out every time the front door is open. So, anyway, um, so I kind of organized some of my crafting stuff. I do not need, if I tell y'all that I'm going to buy some crafting stuff, tell me. Cindy, you don't need any more crafting stuff. Still working on my little tree. I got my little lights to put on it. I still need some more of these. And I'm trying to decide what else I want to put on it. But it jingle bells. I'd like to have it done by Friday so I can take it. I'm going to the booth on Friday. So tomorrow I'm going to meet a friend and pick up some jewelry, some vintage stuff that's been in a storehouse for a long time. I am going after a while, after the rain lets up, I am going out to Walmart to pick me up some Waverly chalk paint. I want some Waverly chalk paint. Anyhow, but I'm thinking about tying just some little red ribbons around on it. So anyway, and I've got to get some Spanish moss to go over the bottom of it. So anywho, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. Working on that, getting that done. All the shipping is done. I just got to drop off this morning's. The chalk paint is for a bunch of projects. I'll use it for a bunch of projects. I actually have red paint already that I'm going to use for the truck. Do you want to say good morning? Good morning. There we go. Say hi, babies. Say hi, friends. I'm wet. I went outside and now I'm wet. I'm getting my mama wet. So, anyway, he's such a tooty head. He's been scared to death of the little heaters. We have put a Christmas pickle on it. We have, oh no, you can't go in Mama's shirt. You're wet, wet. Yuck. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, uh, I have a little heater in here that's like those little Amish heaters that they made that put out a lot of heat. I have one of these in here, and then in my room I have an electric fireplace, and he's scared to death of them. But he's getting more used to them every day. He's getting a little bit more used to them. I'm drinking coffee this morning, actually this afternoon, and it's already gone cold. The world's make sure I have a bird in the tree. I'll have to look for me a little bird to go in it. That sounds like a cute idea. So anyway, and I need to go. I just told y'all to tell me not to buy any more Christmas stuff, but I need to go to Dollar Tree and buy a couple more of those little Christmas trees because I need three more. I have two crafts in mind. Want to make a swag across with two, and then a swag hanging down with one. So for the door, have all the stuff together to make for me and Mom to make our wreaths, and I'm gonna take it over there. We'll do it at her house because she has a lot more room that's cleared off than I do. I pile everything. I'm such a bad piler. So I have an idea in my head. I just have to activate it. So, oh my gosh. So, do I make bows? Yes, I can make bows. Yep, I make bows. So, I do. I make the big fluffy bows. Yep, with wired ribbon. It's got to be with wired ribbon. But yeah, I can make a bow. But I have something that I thought of you. Actually, was going to take it to my flea market, and then I thought, you know what? The next craft sale, somebody might like that. Isn't that cute? So it's a little wire hanger with an elephant. But uh, the next craft, the next craft sale may be later in November than normal. Hey Joe, how are you? Anyway, that little guy's cute. If you're interested in him, Jude, message me and I'll. He's cheap, real cheap. So he's only a couple dollars. Anyway, but anyhow, and he's real lightweight, and he'll fit into an envelope. Yeah, he'll slide into an envelope. But anyway, I may have to bend the wire just a little bit, but you can reshape the wire. So he should hang on your art room door. He's cute. So he looks handmade, but he's not. So he came from Hobby the Lobby. That's what my kids always called it, Hobby the Lobby. So, but anyhow, somebody said something. Oh, for me, let me here. I have one. I have a brand new package of wired ribbon here. So anyway, uh, so what I do is I pull it off. Now this is what I do, but I'll show you an easy way. And I just start making loops, and I pile them in on each other. And you need to twist when your fabric only is printed on one side. You need to twist, okay? So, but here's an easier way to do this. So let me don't bite it, please. Let me just cut a few pieces. There, and a long tail. Okay, So my tail's going to go on the bottom. And if I, in a perfect world, I'm just laying this out here. My tail's going to go on the bottom. Let's see, which is my longer piece. That's my longer piece. Now, if I was doing this like when I was crafting, I would have my glue gun on and I'd glue these pieces together. But since we're just doing a quick demo here, I'm going to just tape it and it'll hold to show you, okay? So I just cut pieces. Now this is going to be a small bow because these are short pieces. And then I just make loops out of them like this. And we will lay that. My phone ain't rung in days and it's now it wants to ring. Anyway, these are really small loops. So, but you can do as many loops as you want. You can change up the ribbons. You can do whatever you want. Now, I'll show you something else that some of my friends do that is cute. Anyway, so I've got the 3 loops. This one's just a little bit bigger than that one. So we'll stack them on top of each other. And then I would take a thing, and these may not be big enough for me to even spread out, but take a wire, you know, a not a bread tie, but a wire of some kind, and then set it on top of all that and twist it tight, and then floof out my bows, floof out my things. Let's see if I got a piece of string here that I could at least tie it with. Here, we'll do this. So there. Now that's just a little piece of wire there, and I'm going to wire that all together and twist it really, really tight. Really, really tight. I've got twisted really tight. Now I'm going to pull my tails down, and then I'm going to start moving these little bows around and poofing them out and fluffing them out. And because I made that so tiny, it's not really going to fluff a whole lot, but it will fluff just a little bit. My tape is coming loose there. It works best with wired ribbon. And then you've got a little bow. You pull your tails down, and then you can cut a little V in your ends and dovetail your ends. And then you have a cute little ribbon. Cute little bow. Now, like that. See? Really cute. Now, I'm going to pull this apart and show you something else that some of my friends like to do. So, and that is so easy. That's the easiest way. And you would make your strips longer than I did. I just made them really short, just showing you what you can do. Now, let's see if I can find here. Let me find another color and show you something that's really cute. Here we go. I have ribbon out the wazoo. I mean, like, seriously. I have 8 or 9 rolls in there to take to my mom's, and then I still have rolls of ribbon everywhere. So I have a ribbon kind of, not fetish, but I like ribbon. So let's see. That one, we need that one just a little bit shorter. And that one like that. that one like that. Now, okay, let's do this. So here's my tail. Here's my longest ribbon. Here's the next ribbon. Here's, oops, I made that one too short. Let's see. That'll still work. Like that. This one here. Undo it. Undo that. And undo that. And go like that. So now you have a stack of all different colors of ribbon here. A stack of all different colors of ribbon. And you would just, what did I do with that little tie? Did he come and steal it? Probably, knowing him. He's a twerp. He steals everything that falls on the floor. Anyway, so then you would just take you another tie, tied in the middle. Nope, there it is. I accused him falsely. I'm such a mean mommy. Tied in the middle, pinch it all up. Tied in the middle. Twist it real good. And then you can just separate these out, and you can dovetail them. You can cut them in V's. You can do whatever you want with them, and it still makes a pretty presentation ribbon too. Bow. They're not technically not bows, but they do make a pretty presentation. So anyway, so like that. And see, that's still pretty. So, Joe, I don't show my fabric. So anyway, yeah, I don't show my fabric. I have way too much fabric. So and then that works. You can just tie that to that. Yeah, that would be real pretty on greens. Yeah, that would be real pretty on greens. So, you know what? What would it look like on top of my little tree? I think it might look real pretty on top of my little tree. Yeah, he looks real cute on top of my little tree. Like that. See? He looks real cute up there. So, anyway, so I will take, now we was talking about the white Waverly paint. When I get it, I will take I have a real coarse brush, and I will just brush the ends of these branches to make this tree look like it's flocked with that white Waverly. And I'll cut little V's in those tails if I leave that up there. So it would be real cute. So anyway, so but yeah, that's just some easy ways to make bows. Just cut strips and make them into loops and stack them. But wired ribbon is the best. Wired ribbon is the best. Do I need anything from Dollar Tree? No, I really don't. So anyway, I really don't. But I really won't. Now next so Dave, holler at Jared, because his lunch is ready. Come turn this oven off or it'll burn up. Anyway, so there are some things that I've been looking for, but they'll eventually get in here. But I love the little red truck stuff. I love it. And anyway, but yeah, I don't need anything. Can y'all see? Let's see. You see that blue tub back there and all that big stack of stuff on top of it? The blue one. That is full of stuff to do Christmas decorations. And then there's another little tub that you can't see on the other side of it, full of stuff to make Christmas ornaments and Christmas decor and all that kind of stuff. So anyhow, so hey Jennifer, hey Mary, how are you? So anyway, but yeah, as of right now, anybody that wants to craft with us, let me know because we're going to do a StreamYard and go live. I think we may go live on April's channel, but I'm not positive. I haven't I haven't heard her say for sure yet. If not, we'll go live on my channel and we're going to do Christmas crafting anyway. So I have this idea, and if we do that, I'm going to have to get my butt in gear and get some things moved around. But if I can get my rear in gear and move some things around, then I can move this back far enough that I can set a little table here and craft on it and videotape from there. So anyway, if not, I'll sit here and craft here. I'll move my little table here, craft like this, and I may have to do that. Craft like that and then move. I was going to show you something else. Now I have a whole bunch of these because I use them at my booth to line the shelves on shelf stuff that doesn't have ooh, we just went real blurry. What happened? Why did we go so blurry? What is it? There we go. Okay, we're straight. We're good again. Okay. Anyway, so because I use this on my shelves, but these come from Dollar Tree, and you get 2 in a package. And these make wonderful craft mats for you to set your hot glue gun, and it can drip on it. You can get paint on it. You can throw them away, or you can use them again. So they make great craft mats. So I'll put that on top of my little table so I don't get paint all over my little table. So anyway, but yeah, woo, I can smell that garlic. I asked him if he wanted garlic on his pizza, and I put fresh minced garlic on it. So I smell it too. You'll have bad breath. No kisses for you today. Not that. Hopefully you're not kissing anybody but your cat. So anyway, so I'd like to find a bunch more of these rulers to craft with too. Although it would hurt my feelings to cover up Smokey the Bear. So, but I found these for 2 for $1. So, anyhow, so let's see. Keto, hot dogs for lunch. I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch yet. I'll tell you, I did it experiments. Okay. I told y'all I made chaffles, didn't I? If you don't know what a chaffle is cheese and egg mixed together, and you put it in a mini waffle maker, and it makes like a little mini waffle, and you can use it for sandwich bread, all that. Well, I had an idea that instead of putting it in my waffle maker, I would put it on my griddle and spread it out and make like a tortilla. And I done that this morning to try out my idea. And I spread it out and made a tortilla shape, and it actually turned out real good. Tastes a little bit like a crepe. If it had some sweetened whipped cream on it, it would have tasted a lot like a crepe, but it would be great to fill up with taco stuff and all that. We had, and the reason that I was on the search for that is last night we had fajitas, and now I've talked about this. Aldi's makes a low carb tortilla that only has 4 net carbs in it, and they are so good that I like to eat them. I've been eating them before I even started on this. They're just light and fluffy. It's just like eating air. Anyway, so they have that, but I, 4 carbs when you get 19 carbs a day on your macros. 4 carbs is a lot to spend, especially if you want to eat 2. But I didn't have any carbs yesterday. I think I'd had 2 carbs up to till dinner time, and so I had two of those last night. Oh my gosh, that. And I if y'all don't know this, I know I say this and y'all probably think all the stuff that she does, I don't know why she says that, but I always look for the easiest way to do things. I might be lazy, okay? I might be. And when it comes to cooking, this is Monday started my 3rd week, and I'm down about 18.5 pounds. Yeah, Monday started my 3rd week. Now, I ketoed before for like 4 months. I did like 4 months before. And I'll tell you what threw me off there is I love fresh fruit, and you're not allowed any kind of fresh fruit except for strawberries and blueberries and blackberries. And I love plums and peaches and watermelon, and now bananas are so high, I would never waste carbs on a banana. But I've decided if I'm going to be able to stick with this kind of a lifestyle of eating, uh, I have to allow myself fruit. And if I'm going to have a carb, a natural carb is the best kind of carb to have. So I've been eating some plums. My aunt brought some plums. I've had 3 of them, and it's been over a week since she brought them. So I'm showing great restraint because normally I could eat nearly the whole bag in a day. So I mean, I love them. But anyway, but so uh, anyhow, so talking about trying to do things easy. So I sliced up some bell peppers last night and some onions into into long strips, and then some chicken, some fresh chicken meat breasts into strips, and laid it all on a baking sheet, put a little olive oil on it, some seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and some uh, Cavender's Greek seasoning, and I use the sodium-free Cavender's Greek seasoning, and because it tastes a lot like fajita seasoning, and cooked it, and then we had fajitas. I put it in my tortilla shell, put just a little bit of cheese on it, and just not even a teaspoon of ranch dressing. Oh my lord, they were so good. They were so good. So, and it only took 30 minutes for them to cook. So, yeah, I'm all about the easiest way I can to cook. So I can stick it in a pot and forget it. And when it's done, then we'll eat it. So, don't like standing over the stove a lot. So I'm real fond of sheet pan dishes like that. So, anyhow, I love that. So, anyway, I just come on because I haven't done a video all week. Yesterday, I got all involved. I was going to do a video, and I got all involved, and with doing invoices and then shipping and all that. So, um, I didn't do it. So, I wanted to talk about my devotions just for a little bit, not long, but this, okay, never. I mean, I don't believe in so much in coincidences. I mean, coincidences happen, but it always amazes me that devotional books that I read from fall into pattern with what is happening in my life. Now, I have this one that I do with y'all, Jesus Calling, but I have one that is that I keep in my bedroom that is a morning and a night one. But both of these and the last 2 days I didn't read these out to y'all. They talked about grieving, and then the ones in my other ones talked about grieving. And I thought, wow, how appropriate that those devotions fell on John's birthday. So yesterday, and if you did not know this, yesterday I think I mentioned it, but yesterday was my John's birthday. So John has been gone. It'll be 12 years in January that he's been gone. He would have been 26 yesterday. So, but he'll be forever 14 now. But anyway, so yesterday was his birthday, and it wasn't really a hard day. It hit Dave a lot harder than it did me. He really missed, as he called him, his little buddy. But I just found it interesting that, and my allergies are going like crazy, guys. It's just like a stream fair here. Anyway, so we had John 12 years. He died when he was 14, but we got him when he was 2 years old, and we had him 12 years. And so in January, the Lord will have had him 12 years too. So anyway, yeah. So, and then in 2 more years after that, He'll be in heaven as long as was on earth. But it's just, if you've ever had to bury a child, there's nothing compares. So, I mean, I've lost my daddy, and Dave's lost his mom and dad, and we would both tell you that there's enough. I mean, I was a daddy's girl, and I loved my daddy big time, but nothing compares to losing a child. So, anyway, thank you, Selena. So, anyhow, yeah, the worst loss losing your daughter. So, it's just, and I think one of the things is, uh, it makes when it's really sudden and it's really unexpected, it just makes it even harder. So, because I mean, John just died suddenly. So, anyway, and if you don't know his story, message me and I will send you a link that tells John's story. But he accidentally hung himself playing the choking game. So, and if you don't know about the choking game, if you have young children in your life, I would highly suggest researching the choking game. It's also called the pass out game. So, Stairway to Heaven, a bunch of names. So, anyhow, well, it's rainy. The rain is slacking off, though. I need to go to the post office to drop off this, and I need to go to the Walmart. I do not like going to the Walmart. I usually send Jared, but since oh, I said it and it started raining hard again. Anyway, Puppy's like, you don't need to go nowhere, Mama. We're comfortable now. So this is his happy place. So anyhow, but tonight is Harvest Fest at church, and it's all for. We didn't do it for the community because of COVID. We just did it for our church people. So, I mean, it shouldn't last a long time, and it shouldn't be a whole lot of kids, but you never know because I can have between 19 and 20 kids in children's church. So, anyway, but yeah. Oh, my goodness. So, I think I have said everything I came to say today. So, and probably more. But y'all got a small tutorial in making bows, and yeah, all is good. So I shall talk to y'all later, and y'all have a wonderful day. Be blessed and stay warm wherever you are. If it's cold, stay warm. So, because it's kind of cool here. Bye bye.